Beck's a special few days for the Beckles family and a special comeback today, I suppose, as well.
Yeah, no, it's been a lovely week, a week to remember. Look, I guess things away from football have been incredible. To have another addition to the family, it's been lovely. So yeah, Mrs. looked after me last night. I had a good night's sleep, allowed me to prepare myself for the game, and felt good today. It's a shame with how things panned out in the first half, because I felt like we started really, really well. But as we have done over the years, we've shown good character, and even though there's been like an overhaul in the changing room of new players that have come in, we've still got that same togetherness, you've still got that same character and belief that we can come back. So glad that we was able to do that, glad that the new lads can just buy into that straight away. So yeah, it was a lovely, lovely time.
To go 2-0 down, yeah, just how much character does that show that we have got to get it back to 2-2? Not against any team, but against a team who lots of people think will be right up there.
Yeah, no, they're going to be right up there. They've not made loads of changes. When you look at the playoffs and how many people we had playing in the playoffs compared to them, they've probably got one or two maybe that are missing. Other than that, they've pretty much got the same squad. So yeah, I think they're a good side. Their manager has loads of ideas and they change things in games and makes it quite difficult for you. But they've got some key players that are like good players at this level. Norwood's an unbelievable player at this level. So yeah, we've got to really look at trying to set the bar, and that's a good foundation, knowing that we can compete with teams like that. And honestly, we deserve to win. We deserve to win at the end of that. So I think there was only one team that was going to win it towards the end of the game. So pleased to get the point, with considering how things went. But deep down, a little bit disappointed, because if we didn't have that little blip, I'm confident in the second half we run all over them. So we'll take the confidence. It's a good point against a good side, and then hopefully we can build on that performance and continue to get results.
What was the key to the comeback, do you think?
What was the key to the comeback? I'm not sure, you know. I'd say it's the squad. That's what I'd say, the squad. I think the subs were unbelievable. You know, I saw the gaffer make 4 substitutions, and in the past I've been like, 4 subs. And we had a bit of momentum in the second half. I think it was all us. Sometimes that can just take the sting out of the game, and you're a bit like, I'm not sure. They came on and they seamlessly slotted in. They didn't even just slot in, they elevated our performance to another level. So I'd say the squad was massive. The boys had to think on their feet. We had a little adjustment to our shape at the start of the game. Coped well with that. We changed our shape again, which probably disrupted things a little. But then, yeah, I just think the squad in and of itself, that belief, that character, everyone pulling that weight. Josh Koroma was lively, and we wanted to keep giving him the ball. But then you see Ollie O'Neill pop up and get the second goal that allows us to get a draw. So it was everyone pulling their weight. Tyre coming on and slotting that pass, which is an unbelievable pass. You see that in the Premiership, everyone goes, oh my gosh. Do you know what I mean? So we've got real quality. It's good to know that we've got the character as well. So it's that squad, that togetherness is going to be important.
And you touched on it a minute ago, and I know we've spoken about it before. The gaffer's mentioned it. The culture that we've got here. How difficult, or is it difficult at all to, continue that culture when there has been such a big change of personnel?
Well, credit to the backroom staff and gaffer and those that have brought in the players, because it's not just about signing talented players, and we've signed a lot of talented players, but it's about signing good people. And yeah, I guess as they've understood, and everyone's maybe a bit quiet at first, and they're trying to adjust to, what's the environment like, what's the culture like in this dressing room, and as they suss it out, they know that humility is at the core of it. Do you know what I mean? It's not about big egos and, how much money you're on or any of that nonsense. Do you know what I mean? It's about like a humble group of lads that are going to stick in together, that are going to dig deep. No one's bigger than anyone else. And it's that togetherness, it's that humility that's going to be necessary, and I think the lads understand that. So it's embodied in, those that are the senior leaders in the dressing room. I think they've done a really good job, and so yeah, I think it's important. Yeah.
And just lastly, there was obviously a great moment at the end when we got the equaliser, but probably mixed emotions overall, as you say. What can we take from this going forwards?
No, you have to take the positives. We've got to go back to the drawing board and assess how we can kind of really nip it in the bud with regards to going a goal down and going another goal down at home, because we started really, really well. So I think considering how the game went in the first half, we can be pleased with the draw, knowing that they're a good side at this level. They're going to be a team that will be there or thereabouts and pretty much in the playoffs. So if you can finish higher than them, you're confident that you're going to have a really good season. So yeah, look, we can take confidence and then get back to the drawing board and making sure that we, in the middle of games, we manage it better and we're really good in both boxes. I think in between the boxes, you saw some really good stuff with us. How we progressed up the pitch, how we broke them down, But ultimately it's about both boxes. So can we stop them from scoring goals, and then can we actually be even more ruthless and score some? So yeah.
Well done today. Congratulations to you and the family.